Hi, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to any of you that are out here who are looking to be a professional network marketer. Not a poser and not an amateur. Okay, here's the title, okay, of this. If you're going to be involved in network marketing, decide to be a professional. Decide to go pro, okay? There are three categories of people in network marketing, and I have been them all, okay? They are posers, amateurs, and professionals. Okay, posers treat this profession as a lottery ticket. They're hoping to hit it big with little effort. Just as little effort as possible. That's when I started out. I was a poser. I was hoping to ride on the people that brought me in's coattails. Lucky for me, I got a little bit of, results that kept me going. At least for a short period of time. So I started in 1992, when I first saw it, and I got the bug. And I was like, man, leverage is the way to go. And then I do think you can agree with me that remaining as a poser category is a bad idea, Within about 90 days, I did move from the category of being a poser to an amateur. Okay, but what's the problem with an amateur? An amateur focused on different things. Okay, one of the things I continued to focus on as an amateur was luck. Are you depending upon luck to give you, well, get lucky. Oh, I hope you success. You hear those people like that, I was really hoping to get lucky, okay? And sign that big monster distributor who could bring in 5,000 people, right? Who was going to make me what? It's going to make me rich, right? We've all heard the stories of some person, okay, who had their lives completely changed by one sign up. In reality, even some of those stories are true. It really doesn't serve our profession very well because it makes people spend their time hoping for that big hit. The second thing I focused on as an amateur was timing. Are you doing that? I was always worried about timing. Did I get in early enough? Could I be the youngest top level person in the company? How many other leaders were there in my local market? Were there too many to compete against? Were there enough to get true momentum? How was the company? Was it too big? Did I miss the growth curve? Was it too small? I was obsessed with the idea of timing. The third big thing I focused on as an amateur was positioning. Was I in the right organization? Did other people have a better position than I? Maybe I didn't, have the right upline. Would I do better somewhere else? And the fourth thing I focused on as an amateur was shortcuts. Are you looking for shortcuts to get you where you're going? I was always looking for an angle. Any gimmick that came down the road or came to my path, and I was up for it. Like newspaper advertising. Okay, help wanted signs by the side of the road. Let's go for it. Pass out flyers at the mall. You ever tried that? Have you ever tried going door to door? Let's try it. The internet didn't exist when I was an amateur. In 1992, the internet hardly existed at all. Just imagine how crazy I would have been over the internet tactics I could have used to distract myself. What that meant was, okay, every time I heard of some shiny new approach being trained by anyone in the world, I was digging into it, trying to find shortcuts. I finally found and made my decision to go pro. Wikipedia's definition of professional is a person who is paid to undertake special set of tasks and to complete them for a fee. My definition of network marketing professional is a person who is an expert at the skills required to build a large and successful network marketing organization. There is a phrase in the profession that does more harm than good. It says, ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. The point of this phrase is that it's better to be excited and ignorant than it is to be apathetic and smart. That may be true, right? But why do we have to choose one over the other? Let me give you an example. Let's say you were in need of an operation in the hospital, okay? And you met the doctor and he comes in and says, I'm very excited to conduct your operation. I'm so passionate about it, I could hardly sleep. No one on earth wants to help you more than I do. You say, wow, thanks, doctor. How long have you been doing this type of operations? And he says, well, I've never had a schooling on the particular operation, and I've never practiced, and I've never done one. But it doesn't matter because I'm so passionate. How are you going to feel? Enthusiasm is great, but eventually you need to marry that passion with skill. Professional athletes will devote endless hours preparing for competition, but when they join a network marketing company, they won't give 1 day's worth of effort to learning our skill. Doctors will devote decades of their lives at huge financial expense to become physicians. But when they join a network marketing company or join network marketing at all as a whole, they won't even give a month's worth of study and practice to becoming a network marketing professional or going pro. In his book, Outliners, Malcolm Gladwell's research showed it takes approximately, now get this, 10,000 hours of practice to reach expert level at anything. Have you spent 10,000 hours doing your network marketing? With 4 hours a day of practice, that adds up to about 7 years. Have you been doing this 7 years? Have you been in it 7 years? Or did you just start? That formula applies to network marketing as well as any other profession. It's going to take about 7 years for you to become a world-class professional. The good news is this profession is very forgiving. You can earn a lot of money while you're becoming an expert. The trick is not to get complacent. Don't stop learning while you're earning, okay? When I made the decision to go pro, everything changed for me. I stopped focusing on luck, timing, positioning, and shortcuts. I even stopped focusing on money. Is that what you're doing? Focusing on money? Money, 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 that's all? And are you singing the I, me, getting warmed up? The Shining Stars is not about me, I. It's about them. It's about others. It's about how you can help others. And I'm telling you what, it's a very, it's the core of this opportunity here at the Shining Stars. My world really changed when I started focusing on the skills that made the commitment to practice until I mastered them. Another thing happened when I decided to go pro. All of a sudden, my group started to grow. Oh my goodness. It was like people who could sense my change of focus and my commitment to excellence, and they wanted to be a part of it. Think about a time in your life when you were around a person committed to excellence. It might have been a teacher, a coach, a boss, a friend. How did it make you feel? Was it inspiring? It must have been inspiring, right? You'll find you will be an inspiration to others when you make this important shift in your thinking. Bottom line, if you're going to be involved in a great profession, if you're going to be in this great profession, decide to do it right and treat it like a profession, not a hobby, not just a get in, a flash in the pan, doesn't work overnight. I'm not going to do it. I've been in this 6 months and it's not working. I've been in this a year, it's not working. Try 7. Try 7 years, because that's how long it takes. If you're doing it 4 hours a day, if you're not doing it 4 hours a day, then it's going to take a lot longer. If you go pro, this business is great. If you stay a poser or an amateur, you're going to be miserable. Believe me, you will be. And by now, you've noticed I use the word profession a lot. I do that on purpose. Network marketing is more than just a project. It's not an industry. It's a profession. If you do it right, it's truly a career choice. It will take you out of working in that job that doesn't make you happy to a place of total freedom. That's why I called my website, I'm not going to give it, thing is that, ladies and gentlemen, the wish for you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional, that you decide to go pro, because it is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. When, most people back in like 2009 or even 1994 or whatever, there wasn't anybody calling them a professional, network marketing professional. And that's really no longer the case in today's society. Millions of people have changed the way they think about our business. And I'm a proud fact of that. I look forward to the day when it's common for people to say, I'm a doctor, but I'm also a network marketing professional. I work in construction, but I'm a network marketing professional. I'm an athlete, but I'm also a network marketing professional. The more people hear those words, the more the world will be ready for a better way. And I hope and pray that you become a professional and that you get out of being a poser and you get out of being an amateur and thinking it's all about luck, and get out of the thought it's all about the money. Because I'm not saying it isn't about money, but it shouldn't be the main focus. The main focus is for you to help other people get the money. And I'm telling you right now, if you help other people get the money, you will, in fact, I promise you, the money will come to you as well. So over and out, the next title to this series that I'm doing on becoming or going pro is, like any professional, you'll need to learn some skills. So hope you follow and like and share for more, and be a professional network marketer. Thank you.